What's up, YouTube? Back with another video tonight. Just wanted to make a list of 10 things you should think about before starting your transportation business. I'm gonna try to make another video with another list of 10 things. I do it at nighttime, so I start trying to post 2 videos a week at night. I've been posting a lot of videos here lately. But anyway, we're gonna go down this list tonight. Y'all can leave any comments, and I'll try to get back to y'all as quick as possible. But the first thing I would say, number one, is what type of service are you going to provide? I'm gonna touch on each one of these. I'm gonna say a little bit about each that I got up there tonight. I definitely think you should know what service you're going to provide. If you're going to do passenger pickup, if you're going to do child transportation, if you're going to do Medicaid transportation. You should know what you're going to do. That way you can try to gather all the information about that service that you're going to provide. But next, how much is your budget? I think you should know how much your budget is going to be. I would say don't spend a lot of money. I would say don't get a car payment. I would say buy the vehicle straight up, or use your personal vehicle that you already have. That's what I would do. But if you got the money, you want to get a nice vehicle, go ahead and do it, as long as you put it in your budget and you make your money. Third thing, insurance. A lot of people have issues with finding insurance for child transportation, passenger pickup in general. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all, insurance is expensive. If you go for hire, it'll be a little bit cheaper. But if you get it as far as wise, you not want to use for hire, it probably cost you about $6,000 a year for not having for hire tags. So something you got to think about. I got to call the lady back. She had asked me a question about insurance. $500 a month is kind of expensive. That's about $6,000 a year. I think you can get 1.5 million for a good insurance company for about $300 a month. You know, $275, $300, $2,250 and $300 for one vehicle. That's what you're gonna pay. But you gotta look at it this way: if you transporting 20 days out of the month, you know, what you talking about, what, 13 hours a day for your insurance. So when you look at it like that, it's not that expensive. But you got 1.5 million, 1 million, you're gonna have that. So definitely do your research on insurance. One thing I'm having an issue right now is insuring my business, the actual business. And I'm networking with people right now and trying to find somebody that insure the actual business. That's a goal for me this year, to have the actual business insured, because we was dealing with some people that ain't work out. So we just trying to find somebody else now for the whole, you know, for everything. So definitely learn more about insurance, figure it out. You gotta go through a broker, find a good broker. But $5,000 for just regular insurance, I think that's a little too expensive. You can get it for a little bit cheaper than that. What type of vehicles and how many? When you first starting out, definitely know what type of vehicle you're going to use. Are you going to use minivans? Are you going to use 15 passenger? And it kind of all connects with what type of service you want to provide. If you want to go that route with 15 passengers, we started out with a GMC Envoy, a Denali, and a Honda Pilot. But now we're using a 15 passenger. But we graduated that because we didn't have, at first, we didn't have 10, 12 kids from one location. Now we got 10, 11 kids from one school. So you gotta have a 15 passenger. I definitely would like to talk to the guy that was telling me he got a 15 passenger and he almost working on like a Uber. He going to the airport. That's another place you can advertise, the airport. Somebody actually called me for an airport run last week. I'm not gonna do it because I don't have time. But if you're doing that, you should check out the airport. If you can get out there, try to advertise out there. do airport on your Google search if you're doing passing pickup. I don't want to go off topic though, but I would definitely like to talk to you, man, because I'm thinking about branching out more into passenger pickup now myself. So what type of vehicles and how many? Have your goals, start from there. Work one vehicle. If that's all you can work, start slow. Following year, you might want to get another vehicle. It all depends on how fast it grows. Next thing, what are you going to service? Know what are you going to service. Don't be all around the world, because if you are all around the world, it's going to mess you up. It's going to mess you up when we get down here. Make sure you are making a profit. But just know what area you want to service. Try to figure it out. Well, if you're going to be in two parts of the town, you're going to have a vehicle there and a vehicle there, that's good. But just know what areas you want to service on the map, and just stick to that, because you don't want to be all over the place. Find other companies to network with. Do that. It can help you out when insurance, send you clients, you can send them clients, things like that. We've been doing a lot of that the last 2 years. We wasn't doing that at first. Network with other companies. It'll be good. Because one company actually that we network with, they do wheelchair transportation. They Medicaid providers, and they do passenger pickup. The guy was real nice to us. He told us about the first insurance people we dealt with, everything. He was real nice. A guy, transportation company called Kingdom Transportation. I never even met this guy in person. Just talked to him over the phone. So networking. Find your price and stick to it. We all had issues with pricing. I'm a little tired, y'all, but I just want to make this video. I know I look a hot mess, but everybody always asks me what you charge. You have to figure that out in your neighborhood. I think I charge I charge weekly, monthly, and daily rates. I think my one-way rate is like $15 one way if you're just doing it for a day, and we put a mile cap on it. I can't even remember what it is, because now we kind of like known at the school, so most of the kids going one place anyway. We got a few kids that we do that go home, but they stay in the out cap. But I think I charge like, damn, my wife handle all that, y'all. Some people would think we charge like $65 a week one way, but most of the time all our kids going to the same school, and they all in the same area. We try to connect the kids. If we get our first kid, we try to connect the dots. That way it's profitable. We ain't trying to get them kids from all the way over there and all the way over here going to this school. We trying to get them, if they live here, and then we go in there, and then we take them to the school. That's how we try to do it, if it can be profitable for us. Or at the school is great though, because you want to try to get 10 kids from one school, and then you taking them to the Boys and Girls Club. Then you might have a few that you gotta drop off home. So yeah, find your price, stick to it. I don't know how I got to that, but figure out your price. I don't know how I went on top about picking kids up, but anyway, find your price and stick to it. Next thing, make sure you're making a profit. You gotta make sure you're making money, or you're gonna be upset if you're not. So stick to your guns on your prices. Some people gonna say it's too high, man. Man, one year, man, this guy called me. He asked me how I was making money. The guy, he had money. It was a private school we had, because we take kids for private schools. Well, parents used to go out of town, stuff like that. Yeah, all types of clients over the years, y'all. But somebody asked, thought my price was too low. He ain't want food with us. He thought we was too low. Then I heard some people call us, I'm like, y'all price is too high. So it all depends on what type of money the parent make or the person make. I mean, you gonna have that. I mean, just stick to your prices. It feels so good. I don't fuss with my wife no more about prices. Our prices are what they are. And we sticking to that. We ain't dropping. Sometimes we might give people a little discount. Especially if we got 2 kids. Like we got this one guy, he pays $500 a month, but we really giving him a good deal. He got 2 kids, he give us $500 a month. But we really giving this guy a good deal. We really need to be charging him like $650 a month for his 2 kids. So we do try to give a little deal if we can. But you gotta make money. We in this to make money. I forgot. Did I say? I forgot advertising campaign. That's very important. When you advertising, just don't be out here advertising. If you're doing areas, go to that area and then go back a few weeks later. That way your flyer or whatever you advertising, it'll keep getting in front of that person. And build relationships at the location that you're going to with the people, to drop your advertising off at. Boys and Girls Club, the stores, things like that. I even was dealing with, I used to throw newspapers back then. Or I knew people that threw newspapers. I would pay them to put my flyers while they was out there throwing newspapers. So if y'all know anybody to do that, that'd be good. A lot of old people you might get for passing to pick up. You never know, you might get a hit back. But know what you're doing when you advertise. Just don't be out here just advertising everywhere with transportation. Only advertise in the areas that you're gonna provide transportation. It doesn't make sense to advertise somewhere where you're not gonna provide transportation. I mean, you might get lucky, but to me, it just don't make sense. Because when I did that, I had too many people calling me from places I could not even service. To me, that don't make sense. So I wouldn't do it. Set small goals for things to make business better. Number 10, example, we have Magnet, the ones, stickers from Vistaprint. Small goal that we wanted to do. We want to put, vinyl wrap. Man, I went and got quotes for the vans, some of the vehicles for that, very cheap. Set small goals for stuff like that to make the business look better. Us getting the office next year. So if a parent want to come by and meet somebody in person, which we probably won't be there. We probably won't be there if the office ever open. It'll really just have the vehicles there, front. We'll probably only open 3 days out of the week, maybe 3 hours a day. If somebody did want to stop by and meet us in person. But I know once we get an office or a storefront, it's going to turn things up in Wake Forest because we really going to be known out there. And I think we'll get a lot more business in that area. But that's another thing. Set small goals is us having an office, stuff like that. To look more legit. People ride by there, see it. Oh, Delicate Transportation. What is that? What company is that? Man, us having that office front might take the business to a whole nother level. Take us place that we really not trying to go, especially in an area like Wake Forest is growing. So set a budget, set goals for little things like that to make the business better. That could be anything where you at in your business. Get a new website, put more money in the flyers, get some work done to the van or the vehicle. But sorry that my energy is so low right now, y'all. I just had a long, stressful day. I hope this video helped. If you made it to the end, I'll come up with a few other things. Now I'll make another video in a few days. I'll probably make a video of me driving tomorrow about something. but I'll make another list of things to do or things to think about when you start your child/passenger pickup transportation. But y'all that's out there doing passenger pickup, I mean, let me know what's going on, man. I'm about to jump into it. I don't want to come in the game and blow you out the door, man. I just pick it with y'all, man. But I'm gonna take y'all on a journey with me. Let me know where y'all at. What you doing? If I won't make some of the same mistakes, but I'm really gonna jump in this passenger pickup in these areas and do Medicaid provider in this one little area. I'm about to push it. I was talking about work until I was 45 in one video in this mental health field. But if I can get this pass and pickup going the way that I want in these few areas, I think I'm gonna cut that 45 back to 40 for retirement. So yeah, I'll make a video on my eBay business for some of y'all. If y'all got time to do something like that, that's something you put a couple hours a week in, get going. Hopefully it can grow the channel, talking about something else. But y'all be blessed tonight. Sorry that I look a hot mess. I ain't been feeling too good. But I want to grow this channel. I want to get my goal is to get about, I think a realistic goal by the beginning of the year. It'll be a big goal, but 250 subscribers by the beginning of the year. So please leave a comment, subscribe, and by the beginning of the year of next year, 2020. Yeah, I'm thinking 250. So we got 100 more to go. I think we can do it if I keep making videos like they say do. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Be blessed.